Welcome back in your pursuit to restore your God-given potential. This is Allison, and this week we're actually going to be piggybacking off of Dr. Mark from last week and talk about the holidays. And with the holiday season approaching, many of us are preparing for family gatherings, traveling, celebrations, and just time off in general. It's a season of nostalgia and celebration and just overall joy. But for some, the season can be really heavy, whether it's the pressure of expectations, remembering loved ones that are no longer with us, and financial stress, and simply the change in routine. The holidays can bring about a mix of emotions. A survey from the American Psychological Association found that 38% of people reported increase in stress during the holidays due to finances, pressure, and scheduling. Around 64% of individuals with mental health challenges report that the holidays actually make their conditions worse. So if this season is heavy for you, it doesn't mean that you're failing. It just means that you're human. So today I actually want to take a deeper look into both sides of the season and talk about ways that we can support both body and mind throughout the season. When we tend to picture the holidays as cheerful, cozy, and magical, but certainly it can be, but they're also one of the most stressful times of the year, according to 62% of people. The CDC reports an increase in anxiety, depression, and even seasonal fatigue during the months of November and December. And there's several reasons that actually play into that, whether it be disrupted routines, increased financial pressure, less sunlight, overeating and the lack of movement, family conflict or loneliness, and heightened expectations that we feel from those around us. It's important to remember that we are both body, mind, and spirit. So when one struggles, the others will feel it as well. We are created with an incredible capacity to heal and adapt. But we are not meant to run on empty. So if you're not feeling the magical holiday cheer, you're not alone. So let's dive into how to combat stress during the season. Your nervous system controls every function in the body, from how you sleep to how you digest food, as well how your immune system responds, how you recover, and especially how you regulate stress and emotion. It governs the release of hormones and neurotransmitters. That way it affects your mood and motivation to your energy and emotional stability. If you're under stress, whether it's physical stress from travel and posture to chemical stress of the holiday foods and alcohol, even emotional stress from busy schedules, it can all interfere with how your nervous system functions. Many people don't realize how closely the nervous system actually influences emotional health. So let's talk about the hormones and chemicals directly tied to anxiety and depression. Cortisol is the body's primary stress hormone. When the levels remain elevated, we notice sleep becomes disrupted, irritability increases, energy crashes happen more often, and anxiety symptoms are actually heightened. And it actually has been shown that chiropractic adjustments have been shown to lower your cortisol levels and calm the sympathetic nervous system. Serotonin is often called your mood stabilizer, and serotonin affects your happiness, emotional regulation, sleep, and digestion. And dysregulated serotonin is strongly linked to symptoms of depression, because serotonin receptors are largely located in the gut and spine. Adjustments can help improve the communication pathways that support serotonin balance. Dopamine influences your motivation and focus and reward. Lower dopamine can lead to a lack of drive, decreased focus, and depressive symptoms. Proper nervous system function improves dopamine signaling. Endorphins are the natural painkillers of the body, and they boost mood. Research found that significant increase in serum endorphins immediately after spinal adjustments. Lastly, norepinephrine affects alertness and behavior. Too much can lead to anxiety and panic, and too little can contribute to depression. So all in all, when your brain can clearly communicate with your body, chemical signaling becomes more effective. That means better mood stability, emotional resilience, and improved stress response. And according to studies, chiropractic adjustments stimulate your mechanical receptors, which are tiny little sensors within your joints. And this sends positive feedback back to the brain. This decreases your sympathetic or your fight or flight response and increases your parasympathetic rest and digest tone. Calms the stress response, helping the body overall shift into a more relaxed state. Furthermore, chiropractic adjustments impact just more than the back pain that people typically associate with it. Research and clinical experience shows improvements in sleep quality. By reducing pain and calming the nervous system, it improves rest and recovery. And sleep is actually one of the strongest predictors of mental health. Adjustments also impact your immune function. Around 70% of the immune system lives in your gut, which is regulated by the nervous system. So when stress decreases, immune efficiency improves, and adjustments help coordinate that immune response. Digestive function, so the vagus nerve, which is the main parasympathetic nerve, runs through the spine and controls digestion. When irritated, symptoms like bloating, constipation, and nausea can appear. Adjustments help restore that proper signaling and gut motility. Blood pressure regulation is also seen with chiropractic care. Balanced nervous system activity contributes to healthier blood pressure responses and actually lowers it in individuals being adjusted. It also, most importantly, helps with the brain-body communication. Think of the spine as a highway of information. When dysfunction forms, the brain messages arrive delayed or distorted. So by removing those interferences, adjustments help communication become more clear. Proprioception and balance are also improved as adjustments improve body awareness, coordination, and stability. Hopefully, navigating icy sidewalks, holiday travel, and long periods of sitting. Lastly, mood regulation is also a huge thing that is improved with chiropractic care. By decreasing pain, calming stress pathways, and improving chemical balance, patients often report feeling more emotionally balanced, better patience, less irritability, and more energy. And none of this is coincidence. It's all neurology. So all in all, chiropractic care can help support lowering your cholesterol, increasing your endorphins, better serotonin and dopamine regulation, more parasympathetic activity, improved sleep, better digestion, balanced immune function, less muscle tension, as well as a clearer brain and body communication. When your nervous system is balanced, everything else becomes easier emotionally, chemically, and physically. So during a season when stress is running high, routines are disrupted, chiropractic care becomes more important, not less. So chiropractic care is only one piece of the puzzle. There are a few simple, impactful ways that you can protect your mental health through the holiday season. So the first and foremost thing is being consistent with your sleep. Try waking up within an hour and going to bed within an hour of your normal sleeping routine, as poor sleep increases anxiety and depression risk by 60%. Getting sunlight, just 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight, boosts serotonin and improves sleep regulation through improving your circadian rhythm. Exercise boosts endorphins and lowers anxiety. According to Mayo Clinic, movement increases endorphins and reduces symptoms of depression with an effect comparable to medication in some mild cases. And don't be afraid to set boundaries. It's okay to say no to events when you're exhausted. Studies also show that gratitude practices increase dopamine and serotonin. Social connection, so loneliness actually increases mortality risk similar to smoking 15 cigarettes per day. The Bible encourages us to community for a reason. We were never meant to live life alone. Lastly, hydrate and eat intentionally. Blood sugar swings affect mood more than people realize. One of the biggest challenges during the season is routine disruption. Travel, late night events, big meals, it all adds up. But consistency, not perfection, is key to both physical and mental health. And here are some practical tips. Portion control. The average person consumes an additional 2,500 to 3,000 calories on a typical holiday meal. Practicing mindful portions instead of deprivation. So instead of skipping meals and then overeating, eat smaller meals throughout the day and then fill half of your plate with veggies and protein, then enjoy your favorites without guilt. At-home workouts are going to become more prevalent in this season of life. So even 10 minutes of micro workouts to help to maintain metabolism and improve mood. Body weight exercises, 10-minute mobility flows, or quick walks all count to help your nervous system process the stress of the season. And like I said earlier, hydrate more than you think. Holiday meals tend to be more salty, and alcohol, all of that helps to lead to dehydration and anxiety. Mild dehydration can mimic anxiety feelings like dizziness and fatigue. And this is the moment I tell you, schedule your appointments. If you know you're going to be out of town, move your chiropractic appointments to before and after your travel. This helps to keep the nervous system balanced through the stress of sitting in cars, planes, sleeping in different beds, and various activities. Getting adjusted before your travel helps increase adaptability, and then after your travel helps to rebalance the system, supporting it through the recovery throughout the season. Think of it as working out. You'll lose progress if you lose that consistency. The more consistent you are, the better your body will be able to adapt. The holidays are a time of joy, but that doesn't mean that they're easy. Your mental and physical health matter, even during this busiest season. Supporting your nervous system through chiropractic care, movement, sleep, hydration, and routines allow you to enjoy the season, stay grounded, and protect your mental health. If you or someone you know feels overwhelmed, anxious, or disconnected during this time of the year, there is hope, and there are tools to help you feel more grounded. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope this episode encourages you to honor your mental health this holiday season. Take care of your nervous system and stay consistent with habits that make you feel your best. If you know someone who struggles during the holiday seasons, share this episode. And as always, if you have any questions about how chiropractic supports emotional and physical resilience, I'm here to help. And have a wonderful, joy-filled holiday this season. And remember to take care of yourself.